Well, good morning. Today is Sunday, December 30th, and I told you I don't film on Sundays unless it's someone's birthday. So that's a clue. It's someone's birthday today. Who is it? Let me think. I know who it is. Let me think. It's Luann Penna's birthday, and I promised her a song because it's her birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Luann. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. It's a great day. It really is. It's a memorable day for me because my father passed away. Not to be a downer on your birthday, Luann, because this is not a downer video. Because I have very happy memories of my father. And my father passed away on December 30th, 1983. So he's been gone 35 years. But, you know, I miss him every day, but he gave me so much joy in my life, and I don't look at this as a sad day. I just think of it as a day that, you know, he got to meet the Lord, and, you know, has his life all set for him, and he's watching over me in heaven, and it's just a good day all the way around. It really is. It's just, you know, it's a heartfelt day. It really is. I can't, you know, I'm not going to lie, but I only have happy memories of my dad, and it's just a good day in that sense. But anyway, I thought since I'm doing a video anyhow, I was going to talk about mindfulness because that's what we need to keep us on track. New Year's is on Tuesday, 2 days away. So my quote, I wanted to thank Denise Emery because she gave me a really good quote. Forget the mistake, remember the lesson. And we have to do that. You know, like we all made mistakes over the holidays. You know, well, I shouldn't say we all did. I should speak for myself. I made plenty of mistakes over the holiday, but I'm going to learn the lesson from it. And the one lesson I learned is on Christmas Day when I weighed myself and saw that I gained 5 pounds. I thought, no, this is not going to work. I have to get right back on track. I can't wait another week. So I learned my lesson, and I went right back at it, and shocker of all shocks, I lost 0.8 yesterday, and that just was enough to keep me on my way. It really was. I only had half of a burger yesterday for dinner. I only had a few French fries. I had my normal breakfast, which was a little bit too big, but I didn't eat a lunch. I ate just the one breakfast. Well, just the one breakfast. So proud of myself I only had one breakfast. Like I'm the only one in the world that has more than one breakfast. No, most people have a breakfast, and they have a lunch, and they have a dinner, and they might have a snack or two. I don't know too many people that have 2 breakfasts, unless you have breakfast for dinner. So like you have breakfast and then breakfast for dinner, which I like to do sometimes because that's pretty neat. But anyway, we're going to get back to the quick subject of mindfulness because mindfulness is the best strategy to losing weight. It really is. So what you want to do is obviously be mindful. Be mindful of everything. Think of what you're going to do this coming week to start off your new resolution, your new plan, your new journey, whatever it is, your new goals. I am going to start with some meal planning. I have to start planning a little bit more ahead rather than day to day. I think I need to figure out which meals I'm going to have, what days I'm going to have them. I don't have to stick them in stone, you know, write it in stone and say that's what I'm going to have. But I think that'll kind of give me a guideline of what I need to do because I do need to change up my eating a little bit. I love my fruit, but I think in my mind, if I really think about it, I think that I'm eating so much sugar at one meal, and even though it's a healthy sugar, it's all too much sugar all at one time, that I need to figure out some alternatives for my breakfast. My dinners, I think, are pretty good. When I do occasionally eat my lunches, I think I do choose wisely with my lunches. I do feel that there's improvement to be made on my breakfast. So I'm going to be mindful of my breakfast. So I'm going to start off small. I'm not going to plan a whole week's worth of meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm going to plan out a whole week's menu of just my breakfast. And it's going to be different each day. And it's not necessarily going to be breakfast foods. But I'm going to try to change it up just a little bit, not have so much sugar at one meal, not so much fruit at one meal. I know that the berries are very healthy for me, but that doesn't mean I have to eat them first thing in the morning. I like to eat a banana every day only because I find that the potassium in the banana helps me with my cramps in my legs. But I know that a banana is high in sugar. So I think between the sugar of the banana, the grapefruit, the berries, all of that, you know, like strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, banana, grapefruit, that's a lot of fruit in one meal. I'm going to spread it out. So my goal is to be mindful of my breakfast for the next week. Plan it out. I'm going to make I don't use a shopping list. I'm one of these people that just go up and down the aisles and kind of half remember what I needed. And then a lot of times I buy more than I need. And I'm going to search my pantry, see what I have, and then shop from my pantry first. Obviously, you can't, you have to go out to get fresh fruits and vegetables if you want. At one time, they said it was healthier to eat fresh. And now they say it's healthier to eat frozen. I don't like a frozen fruit. It doesn't thaw right. I like a fresh fruit. But I don't mind a frozen vegetable. And Jim doesn't eat vegetables. So if I open up a can of vegetables, it kind of goes to waste unless I want to eat it for the next 3 or 4 days. And the little individual cans, they're so expensive. And to me, that's just a waste of money to buy the individual cans. So I'm going to stock up my freezer with some frozen vegetables and try to eat more vegetables. That's going to be my mindful goal for 2019, is to eat more vegetables. More vegetables, less fruit at one sitting. That doesn't mean I'm going to cut down my fruit completely, because I love my fruit. But I'm going to cut down as much as I have in one sitting. I'm going to exercise more. I'm going to be more mindful of my exercise. Whether it's getting out and walking, but see, now we got snow again today, so I'm not going to be able to walk again today. But I think God just left the weather free and clear for me for those first couple of days, just to get my mindset back, get back on track, and know that this is the way I have to be. I have to get exercise into my life if I want to lose weight. I don't have any malls near me that I can drive to, but I have a Lowe's, I have a Target. I have like stores that I could go and pretend like I'm shopping and walk up and down the aisles and get my walk in that way. Just don't bring my wallet in the store, because then I'll go crazy and buy too much stuff. But there's things I can do, and I have to do it. I do have that 1-week free membership at LA Fitness, which is a little bit of a drive from my house. It's probably a good, I would say, 20 to 25 minutes away. But, when you think about it, what am I going to do for this 20, 25 minutes other than just sit in a chair? I could sit in the car and drive there, and then I could exercise. So that's one of the things I'm going to be mindful about. I'm just going to be mindful of the exercise, be mindful of my foods, be mindful of myself and my surroundings. I'm going to concentrate more on me, and not in a selfish way, because a lot of times there are selfish people when it's all about me. It's all about me. I don't mean it like that. I mean it like you have to put yourself first, and you have to do this for yourself. You're never going to lose weight if you're trying to lose it for someone else. You have to want to lose it for yourself. You have to love yourself. You have to like yourself at least. If not love yourself, you have to at least like yourself. And you have to know that the healthier you are, the more you're going to want to do things. Even if you only lose, oh, I said only. I should put a nickel in the jar every time I say only, because it's not, if you lose a pound, that's a pound closer to your goal. Just think of it that way. A pound is closer to your goal. And sometimes it's just really slow. I know the older you get, the harder it is, but it is not impossible. I know we'd like to convince ourselves that it's impossible to lose weight because our metabolism is so slow. But let's face it. I just noticed when I went out to breakfast this morning, because my cousin went back to Toronto, but we all went out to breakfast. My brother and my sister met us, and Molly and that. But I don't eat as much as I'm getting older. You see my plates. So that's kind of like a rare statement coming from me. Even when I show you my plate of all that food, I would say that probably takes me a good hour to eat, because I'm a slow eater, first of all, which blows that myth. The slower you eat, the less, the skinnier you're going to be. Example, not true. Not true at all. But and sometimes I'll save some of that fruit and eat it later on. And I just showed it to you the one time, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I sat down and ate that all in one sitting. But the older you get, the less food you require, I think. It just seems like to me. I don't eat as much, but my metabolism is way slower. And the way to do that is to beat that is to just move a little bit more. And you don't have to go out and walk. You can walk around your house. You can stand up and do exercises doing commercials. There's a lot of things you can do. Oh, excuse me, I'm burping my breakfast. Speaking of breakfast, you can dance to videos. I love to dance. I am the worst dancer in the world. Oh, you think I sing bad? You ought to see me dance. I'm bad. But anyway, that doesn't stop me from getting out on the dance floor. It doesn't stop me from when I'm at a wedding requesting a certain song and getting out there and making a fool of myself. I don't really care. I'm having fun. That's all that matters. And that's my goal in life, is to have fun. I don't care what size I am. I'd like to be thinner. I really will. But it's not going to stop me from getting out there and making a fool of myself. Because in some points, I think I make an ass of myself. But I don't really care. I really don't. I'm enjoying life so much. And you can laugh at me. I don't care. I really don't care. Because I'm having fun. And that's all that matters. And I think that's part of the reason I gained so much weight, is because I had that I don't care what you think attitude. But I think that to some extent you really have to care, because I don't want to be that big again. I really don't. I want you to laugh with me, not at me. If you laugh at me, that's fine. But I mean, I'd rather you laughed with me. And I try to every day laugh about something. I try to watch something funny on TV. I try to read something funny on the internet or something. I just think that everybody needs to have a day where they have a joke. You know, it just makes life more fun. It really does. It just makes life more fun. Okay, now I'm just babbling. How can you put up with me? How can you? I don't know. I give you guys a lot of credit for putting up with me. But anyway, I wanted to end this with a quote that I read from Tina over at TNWTR. That's her channel name, TNWTR. But Tina said that her goal for 2019 is to be determined, dedicated, and motivated. Those are the three things that if you're determined, you're dedicated, and you're motivated, you're going to have success. Nothing but success. So I wanted to thank both Tina and Denise. And I also wanted to wish Luann another happy birthday. I really do. So I have been looking at my responses for the video that I'm going to do for 2019. And on January 1st, about our successes and our goals for 2019 and our successes for 2018. I've already got 78 people that have given me their goals and stuff. So obviously it's not going to be one video. It'll be a couple videos. But what I plan on doing is at the beginning of the video, so you don't have to be bored watching the whole video, I'm going to list at the beginning of the video who I'm mentioning in that video. So if you just want to listen to hear your name and then just not bother with the rest of them, I completely understand. But I think that in this community we share so much, and that we're here for each other, that I think you need to hear how other people are doing and what their thoughts are. I really do. So I really hope you do watch the whole videos, but if you don't, I completely understand. So I will definitely see you tomorrow. I don't know if it's for sure that it'll be an outside garage vlog, but you're definitely going to get a vlog from me. You can't get away from me that easily. I know where you... No, I don't know where you live. Oh, I know where some of you live. I got your address. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow.